Welcome to podcast number 1. Wait, this is the first official podcast.
Yeah, podcast 0.
No, this isn't podcast 0. That was last podcast.
Yeah, I thought that was -1.
You're getting it wrong, Naren.
Bro, get it right.
I'm with some.
Huh?
I'm with my guests here, Naren. You want to say hello, Naren?
Hello.
And Brayden.
Hello.
Brayden, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I sure would. As Aidan said, the name's Brayden. If you've been watching for the channel for a while, you might recognize me from some of the road trip videos. And I was one of the stupid people that decided to go to Death Valley and dressed up as ghosts for Halloween.
That's what Brayden's known for. Getting us into some really dumb situations that everyone dislikes.
But, yo, it makes for some good memories in the end.
What do you mean?
What?
You talking shit, Naren?
Yeah, I'm talking about shit.
Anyways, there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about on today's podcast. A lot has happened this past month. I haven't really been posting because I've just been so busy, you know. We have some crazy stories, honestly.
Quite a few.
Recently, no one really knows this.
Top secret information.
Top secret information. No one really knows.
Mm-hmm.
So I met up with Cameron recently.
Oh.
So recently she had hit me up. Or she hit you up, right? She messaged you.
Yeah, she sent me a text message and we were just chatting. And then she asked if I could pass on a message to you because she wanted to catch up and, just clear the air. Because, things ended.
Things ended horribly.
Yeah, a little rough.
Were you?
But yeah, she saw your channel blow up and she wanted to clear the air. So she wanted to send you something. So she contacted me. I contacted you. And then, you probably have a better perspective from there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice message. From what I remember, it was a nice message. And then I took a little bit to respond, though, because I didn't know what to say. It was so weird. I think I took a week to respond because I was like, do I really want to, open this can of worms again?
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a weird situation, It's like you've settled back into life without her. But it's like, I don't even know. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know. It was I guess closure's nice. Mm-hmm. Closure is nice, but it's it's weird. It was just out of nowhere, and then she's automatically she's just back in my life, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it all.
Yeah.
Was it a mistake? Probably. I mean, she contacted me. We talked on the phone, and the next morning, she was just like, "Do you want to meet up?" And I was like, "I guess." She was like, "I'm getting an Airbnb in North Carolina. Do you want to drive there and meet?" And so I was like, "Sure." So that's what we did. We I went alone the first day. Mm-hmm. I met up with Cameron. There was just me and Cameron alone, which was weird.
How was that first day?
Dude, it felt so surreal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. It was just I haven't seen her in an entire year. It was literally our 1-year anniversary of being broken up, an entire year.
Mm-hmm. And wait, what day was that? The 4th?
July.
4th of July.
Okay,
yo,
yeah,
Brayden.
she wanted me to come down too, but I couldn't get a ride or a plane ticket or anything.
That would have been fun.
That would have been.
I feel like that would have just been even more awkward.
It would have been weird though, because you were there when we broke up.
The morning that it happened.
The morning that happened, the 4th of July, right after the road trip. That was so weird, because I had to drive 12 hours back home that day too.
What do you mean, dude? I helped a lot.
No, dude, it would have sucked if I was alone, real talk. But you didn't have a license though, so I had to drive a lot. But it was good to have you there, I guess. But it was
a weird day.
That shit hurt. It was so weird.
Because it was the morning of the 4th. We just stayed at her house. I woke up after you two, basically just gave hugs and said goodbye. And then I remember in the car you were like, "So we're done." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah. we talked about it that morning. We were just like, yeah. She was like, I don't think we should be together, and I was like, yeah, probably not. And then dude, it's so weird.
And then we blared music for like 12 hours on the way.
Actually, we listened to a podcast.
Oh,
You remember
wait,
that?
yes, we did.
We listened to My Dad Wrote a Porno for like it was like 6 hours.
I don't even know. It
Podcast
was the
go
last
that
couple
long?
hours
It was
on
a
the way
single
there.
It was
podcast?
just episodes, like a bunch of episodes. I don't even know. We just
We were
it was-
almost
it was an
tempted to stay
interesting
in the
trip.
car like a bit longer just to finish it. I remember because we had like
yeah,
one more
we
episode.
did. After the 12 hours, we sat there just to finish the podcast.
It
We
was
sat on my
so-
driveway.
Was it that good?
It was a great.
Yeah, we were like, we have to finish it. Like, we have to. But yeah, no, I remember that was pretty fucking weird. And then, actually, that's another thing no one really knows. We did see each other once after that breakup.
Oh wait, yeah.
She came to visit me.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, we kind of were, like, talking about getting back together. And then she came to visit. Naren met.
This is when I first met
It was
Aidan.
literally, like, the second week that I
Yeah, and
met you.
and
Like-
when you told me that she was gonna be coming, I was like, wait, I just watched a video.
I just watched the breakup video.
And I don't really understand what's going on right now.
Yeah.
It was
no.
pretty awkward.
Anyways, we just like went on like the biggest tangent. What I was gonna say is I met up with Cameron a couple weeks ago, and if I'm being honest, if I'm being real honest, it was more just like a roadblock, a weird. I felt like I was doing really good in life, and then I did this, and it hurt really bad.
Like the feelings all came back.
Yeah, that's the part that sucked the most. It was like when we got there, we kind of like instantly connected in a weird way. It was just like instant. Let's like, oh, we're friends. Like, this is cool. But we sat there and recorded this hour-long video of us just talking and kind of making up, and it was really nice. It was like the closure I felt like I needed. That part was really good. But like, I don't know, it was weird. Okay, so yeah, then after that oh man, I don't know how much detail I want to like spill out because I don't know how much she's okay with. Probably none, honestly.
Yeah, no, that was a weird couple of days from what I heard.
I don't know. I don't even know if we're on good terms anymore, honestly.
It was definitely, there was a weird, awkward vibe in the air.
Well, yeah. Okay, so like, okay, let me just explain. We got food, and we were hanging out. We made dinner together, and it was just like weirdly like old times. It was almost like we were dating again, like really weird, like almost like we were dating again. And then we sat on the couch and we started watching like the old videos. And I don't know, there's this weird nostalgia, this weird like connection, and we got really close, you know, like that night. Weird enough. And then like the next day, I don't know, it was weird. We were like flirting with each other and shit, I guess. And then we had this idea. Well, I had this idea. I was like, let's throw a breakup party for our 1 year breakup anniversary. Stupid idea, I guess.
No one else would ever think of that, ever.
Yeah, it takes a special type of...
Let's celebrate our 1 year breakup. That was the idea. So we invited a bunch of people over. I invited Naren over, and Kevin and his girlfriend came. And then she invited one of her friends, this girl that used to watch our videos. So it was a girl that was technically a fan of ours who became closer to Cameron at some point. Right? So she invited this girl over. And we were throwing this breakup party. It's 4th of July. We were all having a blast, having a good time. Do I want to indulge this information?
I feel like we should.
Something happened. I got really hurt. I don't know if I want to say it, though.
It's probably better if we don't. But something very bad happened.
Something very bad happened that night, and I felt like absolute shit. And I remember freaking out and wanting to leave that night, but I didn't. And the next morning, though, I left. It was weird. I don't know. We talked, though, that night, though, about everything, and, like, obviously, I don't think there was any way we would get back together, but feelings were, like, opened up, and, like, I was hurt pretty bad by it. Really, really, like, again, like I said, it was like a weird roadblock on my life because I felt like I was doing really good. I was really happy, and then that just like instant sadness again for like 2 weeks, and I just didn't want to do anything.
And you felt like out of it. Like I could tell, like after that, you were kind of out of it for like when we met Miles and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You were a little weird.
Yeah, no, it was just like I was just really sad. I was just like really sad about it, and I don't know. Her perspective is different though. She's like, I love the closure. It was good. I'm happy, and I'm just like that.
Yeah, like that
shit
sense.
didn't help me at all. Honestly, it
Yikers.
actually made things way worse. So like we were on completely different spectrums, but I mean, I guess I'm glad that she's doing good. I mean, I'm okay now, but like, it definitely like set me back a little bit for like a week.
Yeah, I know. It definitely, like, whenever you were, we called, like, in Discord and stuff, you definitely seemed, like, off your game.
Yeah, and then I went and collabed with a YouTuber, like, the next day, because he was also in North Carolina, so I drove to hang out with Miles Carter, if anyone knows who that is. He makes some really good content. Go check him out. But I was, like, out of it the entire time. We were, like, trying to do some video stuff, and I was trying my best. I wasn't, like, sad boy the entire time or whatever, but, like... Like deep down, I was like still hurting and like trying to put on this like weird front almost. But like it was so fun. I loved hanging out with Miles. He's a great dude. He talking to him honestly helped a lot. He's giving me some good advice and shit.
Yeah,
But...
he has a lot of profound knowledge.
Yeah.
About this kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. And then my family found out that I went and visited Cameron, and they were like, "What the heck, Aidan?"
Oof.
I feel like everyone was like, "What the fuck, Aidan?" 'Cause it
What
was
are you
just random.
doing?
Yeah. I feel like I put myself in weird situations constantly just for the adventure of it. And then I don't know. And then some dumb shit happens.
A lot of times, like, doing that is good, but, sometimes you could, get hurt from it.
Yeah, I think that's a problem. I got hurt, and I don't know. I don't know if I regret it. Maybe a little
It was
bit.
still an experience.
It was an experience, though.
And now it's a good story.
Oh.
It's a good story to
That's
tell.
what I'm saying. In retrospect, one day you're going to be like, man, that shit was crazy.
I wish I could tell everyone what actually happened, but I'm just leaving everyone with like this cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't think it would be right for me to say it, so I'm not going to. But I'm okay now. And that's I guess that's the whole point. Jeez, that was so interesting. Oh, the week with Miles is, oh my god.
There was a lot of crazy things happening there, too.
I feel like my life is just like this cesspool of just like bad luck and minor inconveniences that happen so constantly,
But no. Hanging out with Miles was fun.
It was great.
There was a lot of interesting things, but there was some inconvenience.
There was a major inconvenience. We were at Miles' house the first night, right? And I didn't sleep much the night before because this was like that was the night before I was just with Cameron. So I didn't sleep much. And then when we went to go see Miles that day, we hung out the entire day. They were like making music. We just talked about life for a while. We didn't do anything too crazy the first day. But everyone in the living room had fallen asleep at like midnight. And I looked at Naren and I was like, dude, or no, I think you looked at me. You're like, you want to go for a walk?
Yeah, I texted you. I was like, you want to go for a walk? I was like, I was kind of uncomfortable on the couch, and I was like, I just have some energy. I need to get tired real quick.
Yeah, they were all passed out. So we walked outside and we walked to the gas? No, we drove to the gas station and got slushies.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I was like, let's get slushies.
Dude, not worth it. Slushies kind of suck.
The slushies weren't good at all. I didn't even finish it.
gas
I know.
station did you go
bad.
See,
I don't
remember the gas station. That's why you did this to
Yeah,
yourself.
it's not a name brand.
Not
gas
a name
station.
No, dude, they're so bad. They're like extremely sugary, dude, and like
It tasted like a frozen lemonade, but like not good.
just too much sugar. I love sugar, but too much. And so it's like, damn, I really regret that decision, kind of low key. But and then we went back and we just like were walking around the complex for a bit, and then we forgot where he lived.
Well, we we had a general idea.
We had a general idea.
But whenever we tried opening that door, it was locked, and we're like, maybe this isn't the door. We're like, we need to check all the doors.
Yeah, so we started like, we're like, there's no way they got up and locked their door, right?
Yeah, I was like, we were gone for maybe like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah. And so, like, we were opening all the doors, or we were trying to open all these doors. Everything's locked, though. But, like, imagine if someone did open to someone's apartment. Like, that could have probably been really bad.
It was very sketch, actually. Because whenever I was trying to open these doors, I was halfway hoping it wouldn't open. Because I was like, I don't want to walk into something I don't want to see.
Yeah, so then eventually, after, like, an hour, we just walked back to my car. And we're like, well, I guess we're going to sleep in the car. Because, okay, Miles' phone... He didn't have a phone. He just had Instagram.
Relatable.
That's how we were communicating through his computer on Instagram. His phone was like broken or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Oh, we're fucked, dude."
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to like bang on a random door and then it'd be wrong and then like get shot or something.
Some
like,
guy with a big ass bat comes out.
that's what I'm saying, dude. You don't know. So I was like, "We're gonna sleep in my car, I guess." So we walked back to the car. Then this little kitten started following us. That was the cutest thing, though.
It was so cute, this little cat.
Yeah, we had this little kitten follow us around for like an hour. Cutest fucking cat ever. I really wanted it, but dude, my allergies were so bad. I'm so allergic to cats, but I wanted it so bad. He was literally just hanging out with us. I was just walking, and he was just walking next to me. It's like literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. But yeah, and then eventually we just went in the car and we're like, I guess we're sleeping in my car. But the problem was I had like no gas in my car and the AC was on and I guess it ran through my gas. Like, cause when I woke up, I was on empty. And so like, I was like, well, we're fucked.
Wait, no, like you woke up like periodically and turned off the car.
I turned off the car cause I was like, oh, we're going to run out of gas and we're going to be stuck here. Or like something. I don't know. I was really out of it.
But I think in retrospect, I think the turning off and turning on like spent more gas.
Probably wasted more gas. Yeah, you're probably right. But I would turn it off because I was like, I want to preserve the AC for as long as we can. You know, so I'd like turn it off and let the car chill for a little bit. But it was so hot outside that my car would just like cook. And so I was just like dripping in sweat, trying to sleep, most uncomfortable.
It really wasn't fun.
It was the most uncomfortable experience of my like life. Like, just because it was so humid and hot.
More uncomfortable than Death Valley?
Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Death Valley was pretty shit.
Yeah, I don't know what you're
Brandon's
talking about. Death Valley was a riot.
Braden's idea. Hey guys, let's go to Death Valley. Let's camp in Death Valley. Who goes to a place called Death Valley and
dude,
camps?
we're like,
Braden.
I don't know. Why not? It sounded cool.
It's there's death in the name. Why would we go to Death Valley?
I don't know. That's pretty good PR. It's a good branding.
When we got to the campsite though, it was just like, oh, it's 120 degrees outside. I'm literally dying. And we were like, can we cancel our camp thing and just keep going and find a different place? And they're like, sorry, can't cancel. You guys already paid. And we paid $100 for that campsite or something, or like $150. I don't know. So we're like, well, I guess we have to stay then.
And then we paid way too much for food. And
yeah, they had one pizza place there. There was only one store, and the pizza was like $50 or something.
And it was subpar at best.
It was subpar. You know what though? Ketchup and pizza, not a bad
Don't
combo.
talk to me.
What?
Just stop.
You tried that?
Yeah.
I used to have that as a kid
my
all the
God.
time,
Dude,
and people would make
no
fun of me.
way, it's so
both
good.
Yeah,
sickos.
right. So good.
They were all memeing on me, dude. They are all making
It's
fun
like
of me.
extra tomato sauce.
No.
Yeah.
That's
It's
all what
blue
I always
cheese
called
or
it.
ranch. Oh,
See, blue cheese and ranch also good, but ketchup also good.
that's just
Blue
false.
cheese, okay. Ranch, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I for some reason, like every once in a while, ketchup on pizza, not bad. Please comment something, guys. If you're this far into the podcast,
Yeah.
if you've ever had pizza with ketchup, please support me. Please support me in my time.
What weird things do you put on your pizza? I want to see some like honey mustard or some
If I see anyone say
Honey
honey
mustard?
mustard, I
maybe
might.
that is good.
I don't know what I'll do.
Bar-
I won't
barbecue
be
sauce on
pleased.
pizza is always good.
See, well, I like barbecue pizza though. Barbecue pizza's good. Pineapple pizza's actually good too.
I don't
Pineapple
mind pineapple
jalapeno.
pizza.
The best pizza.
Okay, but pineapple as a base and the little pizza toppings, horrible.
Yeah, that's probably the worst.
All right. I thought you were about to say it was good.
Dude, I almost threw up when I tried it.
That was so like. Why would you think that was a good idea?
I don't know. We cooked.
Did it for the meme.
I did it for the meme, and I was like, maybe it would be good, but like we cooked a pineapple, like, and it was just like hot pineapple with like hard pizza toppings. I don't know, dude.
Like, I physically
have-
recoiled when I saw that in the video and had to pause and like walk away.
Just walk away.
Well, here's the other idea I had, right? So I want to make a pizza, but the dough be pancake.
Ooh.
Wait, was that my no? My idea was waffle pizza.
Waffle pizza sounds pretty good too.
Yeah.
Can we do that tonight?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do that tonight. That sounds pretty good. Well, honestly, it might be really disgusting.
I remember, and I used to be in part of a marching band, and we'd have these ideas, like whenever we had nothing to do, and we'd just come up with like random ideas, and see if we could like make money off of it. And one of our ideas was, I remember, seafood pizza and waffle pizza.
Seafood pizza's definitely a thing, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. Like shrimp on pizza.
That's not a thing.
I've never
I
had
feel
it.
like that is
I mean,
a
it's
thing
probably
somewhere.
It feels like a thing, but it's. I don't think it's like common though.
Yeah, it might not be common, to be fair.
We'll like popularize it.
Yeah. Speaking of stupid ideas to make money,
What a great segue.
I have a lot of those. Right? Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, that's a really good one.
No, so we're working on this idea right now, right? Think about this, Braden. Think about this.
Mhm.
Okay, me and Naren are gonna pitch it to you like we're like businessmen or
Okay.
something.
All right.
Imagine.
I'm an investor.
Imagine, have you ever wanted to take a
Excursion
excursion
on the white waters of a river,
river of Georgia?
I mean,
but
hell
you just
yes.
don't have enough money,
You don't have enough money. You don't have a boat.
and you don't know where to see, where to go.
Exactly, and that's where we come in. Me and Naren have pioneered something we like to call mattress riding.
I thought it was. Oh, yeah,
Well, that's what the That's what the plan is.
No, we're gonna have to work on that, boys.
Operation Float On is the business idea, I guess. That's what the plan is called.
Okay,
But
we might have to work on the brand.
We're-
yeah,
yeah,
we'll have
we're
to
gonna
work on
have to
that one a little bit. But the plan pretty much is to put posters all around town to advertise for this air mattress boat tour. It's like a personalized boat tour down rapids, right?
Mm-hmm.
On an air mattress.
Yeah. So we bought like these queen size air mattresses, and we're gonna tie them together with rope, and we're gonna sail down a stream, right? These rapids. We've already done it twice. We've already done it. It's
super fun, honestly.
it's a lot of fun.
And there's large sections where it's like there's like no rapids and it's really calm. So we're planning on doing like maybe a painting sesh.
Yeah. So like we're gonna have some activities. We're gonna have like canvases, and then we're gonna have people like let people paint while like during the downtime when you're not going through rapids.
Mm-hmm.
And like we're gonna there's gonna be a gift shop on one of the sand shores that we're gonna put up. So like when we're driving through, we're gonna stop there, and like have some items for them to buy, maybe some snacks or something. I don't know. And then I think we're planning to have like a photographer on another little air mattress, and he's gonna take photos of them, and then like we're gonna try to sell them photos at the end.
This is the most jank idea.
Right?
Is someone gonna
But,
like go out before you like go out in the mattress to set up the gift shop? Because having snacks sitting in
Yeah,
the
we're
shop
gonna have to
there-
set it up and have someone there.
We're gonna have to figure that out somehow. But like, dude, I feel like this is a great
It's like
idea.
Disney in Georgia.
Hey, dude, it's literally like the Uber cart, but like on a boat,
True.
and better,
And better.
and better.
And better.
So we're the only thing I'm nervous about is like we're gonna put up all these posters and no one's gonna like want to do it because they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
If you're
So-
watching or if you're listening to this and you're in the Athens area,
If you're in Athens, Georgia, hit us up.
Get on the boat.
It's gonna be pretty cheap. It's gonna be definitely worth how much it is. I don't know exactly how much it's gonna be yet. We're still figuring out
and
the
it's like
prices.
2 hours we're on the water.
It's
too.
yeah, it's a 2-hour boat ride.
And it's nice, really nice.
We're gonna have music.
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 We're gonna be hanging out,
painting,
having
a
a good
gift
time.
We could
shop,
have
and a
karaoke too. We
photographer.
could have the people sing.
Yeah, we could do a karaoke session on the
Karaoke
river.
boat tour.
Brayden, tell me that's not a genius idea.
Honestly, I'd do it.
Right? So let's say you're a Shark Tank investor. How much would you invest in our company?
Okay, now if I was a Shark Tank investor, I'm not sure about that one, Chief.
Great.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'd probably give you like $2 with 100% stake in the company.
Wait, I don't know if I would.
Right now our company's worth $0, so I'll take it.
Actually, yeah, we'll take anything we can get. $2, pretty good. No, but seriously, I think it'd be really fun. It's a goofy idea, but like I'm gonna have a blast.
But
doing
like,
it.
who else is gonna do that? So like,
What do you mean? Yeah, no one's gonna do that. I've never seen anyone else.
Oh, I thought you said who would want to do that.
No, no. Like, who else in your area is gonna set up a fucking boat tour?
No one.
On an air mattress.
See, maybe I'm weird, but if I saw these posters for air mattress boat tour, I would 100% do it.
It's only
that sounds so
slightly more sketchy than the No Friends meetup.
Only slightly. Okay, yeah.
Come right down
We're
the
on the
river
sketchy
on an
scale?
air mattress
Yeah,
ride
I think
for
it's up
2
there.
hours.
It's definitely up there. We are actually doing a No Friends meetup part 2. I had this idea though to do a worldwide No Friends meetup where like all these people from different colleges do it at the same time. I just don't know if anyone else would do it. You know what I mean?
All of the alpha frat members.
Oh, okay.
Alpha.
I feel like we need to explain that too. Alpha is a fake frat that we were thinking about making. So like we're gonna have people rush for our frat, but it's like we just made it up, and I don't know how exactly frats work because I'm not a frat boy.
Or is it gonna be a frat separate from the cult, or is that gonna be combined?
The frat would probably it'd probably turn into a cult.
Okay.
Wait, there's a cult? Hold on.
I don't know. I feel like frats are low key kind of culty. That's probably bad to say, but like I don't know. Maybe it's not my scene, so I don't really know it enough. But like they're kind of creepy to me.
I think there's a lot of different types, but
yeah, it depends. There's definitely good frats out there.
But there's definitely aspects that are kind of culty.
That's what I mean. I don't know. Same with like sororities. You ever see that like video on Twitter of the sorority girls like they open the doors and there's like 50 sorority girls clapping and singing this tune?
Oh wait, yeah, that's just weird. I don't know.
No, I've never.
Dude, and then people were making edits and it was like "Welcome to Hell." It was like so funny to me. I don't know. Do you think you guys would ever join a frat? Real talk.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
I think I might have I could see why someone would want to, but I've always wanted to I think frats, to me at least, is a kind of an easy way to get friends and stuff and like network.
True.
And connect.
Yeah, there's definitely positives to it.
There's definitely positives, but I'm the type of person that would want to make my own friend group, and then those were the people I stick with. With a frat, you kind of get who you're gonna get, and then you have to stay with them.
Yeah, well, that's what I don't like about it. Like I don't know, it's not. I feel like it's not natural. It's like weirdly.
You're just kind of forced into it. Well, I mean, you're not.
Yeah,
forced,
yeah.
But like,
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've made all my friends here pretty naturally.
Yeah.
All my close friends here. I don't know. It's cool. Sororities are also creepy. I went on like a date night with this one girl once.
that was when I was there. Or if it's
Oh yeah, you were visiting that time, and I was like, sorry, I gotta go on at this date, which was.
Oh,
weird.
I remember that. That's when I hanged out with Brandon.
Yeah, we went
Yeah,
back
you
to
guys-
Naren's and I think we played like Mortal Kombat or some shit.
He doesn't play Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I got my ass beat.
I'm terrible at fighting games. Naren must be really bad.
I was like, this man's sick. He can't even talk, and he's beating
I
my
was
ass.
Oh yeah, you ran.
deathly like sick that week.
It was so bad.
Yeah, and then, dude, that was such a weird thing because I went up to the I went to the sorority date and I'm like dressed in like jeans and a hoodie, and I got there and it was in my Vans and like everyone's wearing like I don't know like fucking cowboy boots or like Sperry's or like I don't even know, dude. Like I just looked so out of place. Like everyone looking at me was just like, what is this dude doing? I did get recognized though, which was cool. And then a bunch of the frat dudes started taking pictures with me because the No Friends meetup thing had happened like a month prior. So this dude was like, yo, you the no friends guy? And then everyone's like, holy shit, it's a no friends guy. And then people were taking pictures of me. It was such a weird experience. But also, country music they were playing the whole time kind of sucked.
I mean,
Did you learn how to line dance?
yeah, did you square
No,
dance?
dude. I didn't.
Oh, that's what I meant.
There was like this like concert going on there, like this country concert, and I was like, I'm gonna stay away from that. I don't know. Maybe I didn't embrace the culture enough, but like, I hate country music like a
Nah,
burning
dude,
passion.
you totally fit in. You came back that night in cowboy boots with spurs and a cowboy hat. You didn't have your car either. You just kind of pulled up on a horse.
I just pulled up on a horse. I just completely got converted.
I was like, did you just take Old Town Road?
Bro, you gotta leave that in the back. Fuck.
Or the horses? Where are the horses? Are they not in the front, right?
Yeah, no, that girl actually asked me to date like a couple weeks later, I think, and then I think I said no because I don't know, dude. I don't think we were on the same what's the word, wavelength. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not that type of person. I don't know. But anyways, let's move on to another subject because I'm talking way too much shit. I just moved in with Naren,
Yeah, that's crazy.
which is really weird. I've been coming over here a lot for the past like year.
You've
and
been
now I'm,
basically living here for years.
Pretty much.
So now it's just official.
now it's official. I have a room. The scary part is though, like, pretty much, I'm on my own completely now from my parents. Like, they're not helping me, cause I'm just like, I don't know. I have to pay rent now. I gotta do adult things. I'm like my own adult. It's weird. My parents are kind of just like, they've been really supportive for the past year, but it's just like, we've been way too supportive. So you're kind of on your own now.
Way too supportive.
You're on your own. You're an adult. Figure it out. And so now I have to figure out how to pay rent next month.
In your parents' defense, you are not doing school this semester.
No, I'm taking
you're
the semester
doing
off.
Full term, like YouTube.
Yeah, I'm trying to do YouTube for a semester full time.
So
Yeah, no, it makes sense. My parents are just like, yeah, okay.
okay, you want to play that game?
You want to play that game? Like, if you're not doing school, like, I mean, I paid for a lot of the stuff already. I was working and stuff, but they helped me pay rent, which was like the biggest thing because rent's pretty expensive while I was in school. But like now it's like I'm completely on my own. So like, it's actually kind of scary. It's kind of weird. It's like this like, I can't fail. If I fail, then I'm kind of screwed.
It's weird not having that like safety net anymore, you know?
Yeah, there is no safety net. But again, I'm only trying it for a semester, and then if it doesn't work, I guess I go back to school and whatnot. But I mean, either way, I'm gonna go finish school. I'm already pretty close to being done. I just wanted to try to do this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many videos that I'm working on right now. I have so much to do. It's crazy, man. It's stressful.
You have a
It's
lot of
stressful, but
footage you can play with, that's for sure.
I have at least like 30 hours of footage that is just like unused, that is just like unseen by everyone. But yeah, living together is kind of cool.
How do you feel about your new room?
Dude, I like it. We have something called the project wall that we built.
Pretty dope.
We just hung up papers on my wall, like this huge paper, and I got crayons, right? Wait, how do you say crayons?
Crayons?
How do you say it, Brayden?
Crayons.
What is wrong with y'all?
I think it's a northern thing.
No, it's crayons.
Crayons.
I say crayons.
Oh my god, where am I?
I think it's a northern thing. I mean, me and Brayden are both from up north.
Wait, Braden, where are you from?
Pennsylvania, originally. Currently living in Florida.
Okay, so I'm not weird.
No, you are
Okay,
weird.
wait, Aidan, you say it?
Crayons.
Naren, you say it.
Crayons.
Crayons.
There's a O. There's a O, my guy. Why are you not saying the O?
I don't know. All I know is I grew up saying crayons.
It's okay. Like, northern people can't learn, like, don't know how to read. It's okay.
No. I grew up saying
Yo.
crowns. That's just a
Craylands.
Wait, how do you say caramel or caramel?
Caramel?
caramel.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
When you say caramel,
Caramel.
that just sounds extra.
Yeah, it sounds way too extra, dude.
What do you mean extra? It's the whole word. I'm saying the
Yeah,
whole word
dude,
how
it's
it's
extra word.
spelled.
Dude, it sounds way too fancy.
God.
Yeah, no. As I was saying though, I put up this giant thing. It's called the project wall, and pretty much there's like a huge light around it, and I draw my ideas with with crayons.
Trigger.
And well, yesterday though we were like hanging out, and we all just started drawing on it with crayons. So now there's just a bunch.
Say
of
crayon one more time.
I'm just trying to say it as much as possible.
It's kind of funny. You're trying to say it like so many times.
I wonder if people listening are gonna be annoyed by that.
It's nothing
I feel
wrong
like
with
half of them are
crayons.
gonna be like, "What the fuck?" and the other half are be like, "Yeah, I say
I
crayons."
wonder if like people in different countries say it different too.
Yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about? Anyways,
The
moving it
project
together.
wall.
Yeah, no, it's weird. We've been hanging out a lot.
Mm.
We've been like trying to make music, and like
Oh yeah, Aidan got this launch pad that I've been trying to use. I've been like, very very amateur beat maker.
yo, we'll do a little outro with the we'll make a
We'll
beat
make a
and
nice
rap on
beat.
it for the outro.
I'm not gonna lie. It's probably gonna be bad.
No. This is an Aidan Pop exclusive.
Aidan Bob exclusive podcast only.
It's definitely gonna be on the same level as the Aidan Bob.
That's not saying much. Oh no.
Can we just make every podcast the ending needs to be just like a music thing?
Yeah. I like that thing.
I like that too. What else do we got to talk about? What else is going on? What is going on in your life, Braden?
Me right now, I'm just doing, well, for those that don't know, I go to like year-round school, so I'm like constantly busy.
You want to talk about, I don't know if you want to talk about it, you don't have to if you don't
Oh,
want to,
wait.
but like your relationship stuff?
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. It's all in good terms.
So you were in a relationship, but like recently you guys broke up?
Yeah. We dated for probably just under 4 months. No, yeah, I don't know. It was good. I haven't really had like an actual girlfriend before, so I guess it was new.
It's a new experience.
Yeah.
You're probably going to date a lot of people.
Yeah, because like I'm cute, right? Yeah.
Braden pretty cute. You're
I
pretty
didn't
cute.
know y'all broke up.
Oh.
I was kind of confused.
Yeah, no, that happened like probably about a week ago now.
How do you feel about it?
I still get sad about it. Don't get me wrong, but it was like mutual. We're both very busy. She has a lot of stuff going on, and she's starting school next semester, which is only going to be, make it a lot worse. I'm learning how to drive, so, not being able to drive for that whole time was kind of, like, oof.
Yeah, that's a big problem. I think that's a pretty
Given
important
we
thing
live
you
pretty
wanted-
close, but, still.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was an issue. So I think we both decided it's probably better if we focus on ourselves and work towards what we, need to do. And maybe
Yeah.
to see where things are at, a couple months down the road. If
So you're still friends?
Oh
then?
yeah, no, we're completely chill. It wasn't
That's
like
good. That's good.
yeah.
Relationships, man. Relationships are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, I hit on a girl the other day actually.
Oh
Yeah, we were at this thrift store, right? And Aiden's like, look, there's this girl right over there. I'm like, oh, let me check her. Let me see. And I was like, yeah, she's pretty cute.
She's pretty cute. She was pretty cute.
And I was like, all right, Aiden, you gotta go make a move.
See, here's the thing though. I feel like I seem confident. If you watch my videos online, I seem like a confident
you seem
person.
like you punch a lion in its face. But like whenever I asked you to go talk to her and ask for a Snapchat, you look like you just saw a ghost.
Talking to girls, terrifying.
That's like
You're
one
like,
thing
I
I
don't
can
wanna
definitely
do-
say was like different about you when I first met you. It's like you're like confident, but like you're not as confident as like you come off to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't know. When it comes to like girls, I'm just like a really anxious person, like going up and talking to someone because I feel like, oh, am I being annoying? Like I'm gonna annoy this person.
Well, yeah,
by, like
it's
going
like-
up and being like trying to.
Because you don't want to be annoying, just like coming up out of nowhere and be like, I don't know.
Yeah. And you don't know what they're going through too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so like I'm just always like I don't know, but then at the same time I know it's like let me shoot my shot because I'm probably never gonna see this person again, and it's
Yeah.
like and if they say no, then it's like whatever, it doesn't actually matter really at all. But I still like is super anxious about it. That entire time we were in that shop for like
20 minutes.
yeah, like 20 minutes.
It was-
and
we didn't even look through the clothes.
No,
Basically,
we didn't
we're
even
just you were just stalking her, and
Oh
we're
my
just trying
God.
to.
I wasn't stalking her. I was just trying to come up with a plan to go talk to her. So we were just talking the entire time, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go do it. And then I'd go near her, and then I'd be like, never mind, chickened out. And then her mom and dad were there though too.
Oh, no.
And I was like,
that was a little weird.
she was with their parents, and I was like, okay, wait, no, this is weird. I should definitely not.
I think we were making it kind of obvious though because we were in the girls' aisle so much.
I'm a creep, dude. That sounds so creepy. No, like I was
it wasn't that creepy.
it wasn't that creepy, but like we ended up getting behind them in line at the checkout or something.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And then I just like walked up to her, and oh, dude, it was so awkward. It's so awkward.
It wasn't that bad.
It
It wasn't really that bad.
It was horrible.
It was. The awkward part was he looked at me.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
what to do.
Yeah, I was looking at Naren while I was talking to her, which was weird because I don't know why I couldn't look her in the fucking eyes. Because I looked her in the eyes and I was like, ah. And then I got nervous. And then I was just like, hey, can I ask you a question? And she's like, what's up? And I was like, do you have Snapchat?
Oh my.
And then she was just like, I have a boyfriend. And I'm like, oh shit.
More planning
But she
went
was
into you hitting on that girl than went into this podcast.
Way more planning.
Way more planning, dude. Way more planning. And then it wasn't even a good execution.
Oh,
But she was really nice.
She was nice about it. We talked for a little bit and then we left. And I don't know. She was like smiling and stuff. I think it like made her day. Maybe I don't know. Maybe not made her day, but like I think it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. She's probably gonna break up with her boyfriend.
Oh,
today.
yeah,
Probably. What I mean though is like I don't know. At least when I get hit on by someone, or maybe that's just I don't know. When I get hit on by like a girl, I'm like I'm flattered, you know.
it's a feels good.
Maybe
Yeah.
she felt flattered. I don't know. She was smiling. She looked happy.
Yeah, I feel like you could
She was
never.
laughing about
You
it.
could never like ask someone out and them be like offended unless like.
You think I'm
ugly.
attractive?
Yes.
But then again, are we wrong, dude? Do people get offended? Do girls get offended if a guy like goes up to them and is like, "Oh, you're hot," or
Well,
if
if
you
say
say
that, hold on.
that's different. Okay,
yeah,
that's
different. Yeah,
That's
if you're
different.
polite and you're like, "Hey, can I get your Snapchat? You seem like interesting or whatever like that," then I feel like there's no way you can get offended.
You
Really.
can't get offended, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I've never been offended by getting hit on by a girl. It's more just like, I already have a girlfriend, or like at the times, usually I have a girlfriend when I get hit on. But not when I'm single, dude. I don't
Yeah,
get hit
no,
on
the
at
only
all
time
when
I've
I'm
ever gotten
single.
offended is when like Aidan like tries to seduce me. It's like, you know, I've made it clear 1,000 times I'm not looking for that, but you know, this kid over and over
I know this
again,
man. He's just so persistent.
right?
Well, dude, listen, you never give up, man. Never give up.
Never give up on your dreams.
Never give up
Aidan
on
saw
your
that bowl
dreams.
cut in the road trip and she's like, damn, I could have that in my life.
It's a very nice
He's like,
bowl
oh
cut.
my god, that's like half a
Look at the
spear. I need
curvature.
that in my life.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. Relationships are weird. I don't know if I'm ready to even get back into a relationship, but like
It's definitely a commitment that you need to make sure you're ready
I am
for.
definitely talking to people every once in a while, but like it never really too seriously. I don't know. Which is another thing. Like everyone thinks me and Amalia are dating, and we're not.
Yeah, it's been like a big conspiracy among like the community for, well, ever since she's appeared.
Yeah.
It's been,
Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so into it.
mhm.
Yeah. Well, we almost dated. It's just I personally don't think it's. I don't think we're like similar enough, if that makes sense. I think we're just too different, and I don't think dating would go well. I think it would ruin a friendship.
Mhm.
Mm.
If she agrees, maybe, I don't know.
Mm.
It's a weird subject.
Because I mean, it's like one thing if it goes bad, you know, you lost a really good friend over something,
yeah, exactly.
you know, as silly as that.
Yeah. It's just when you're friends with someone for so long and is like trying to get in a relationship with them, it's just like I don't know, it's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. But you know how it is. You know how it is. Oh, what if we talk about the girl that you talked to today, Naren?
Ooh,
No,
I haven't heard about this
it's
one
okay.
yet.
You don't want to talk about it?
I mean, there's nothing really happened. Like, I met this girl off of Bumble, and so we matched or whatever, and I was like, you know, whenever you match with someone, like, it's very hard to go on a date with people usually, because a lot of people like chicken out.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I don't want to waste like my time talking to this person for a long time and then like not ever meet them. So it was like a few messages in, and I was like, hey, let me get your Snapchat. I got her Snapchat. And I was like, hey, you want to like, go to the park or something? She had a dog. I was like, I kind of want to meet your dog. It's pretty cute. And she seemed down, and I was like, when are you free? She was like, yeah, Sunday. So I was like, okay, Sunday sounds good. And then on Sunday, I was like, hey, it was raining today though. So I was like, hey, do you want to go to the arcade instead? Maybe around like 4. And she was like, yeah, that's fine.
She said, yeah, that's fine.
And then I was like, ooh, that's not a good sign.
That's not a good answer, right?
That's fine is, that's a yikers.
If someone says that's fine, it's like, do you really want to then? Because it doesn't sound like you really want to.
Yeah.
You could just say, nah, let's do something else.
Yeah, like imagine, that's such a not a good response
Not
for
a good
date.
response.
Like I was like, hey, do you want to have like, should I bring broccoli home? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, like as soon as Naren told me that, I was like, oh, dude, GG's, it's over.
Like, should I bring an extra carton of eggs? Yeah, that's fine.
And we were right. It was over because
Yeah, she opened the message.
she
where I
opened
was
the
like,
next message, right? What'd you
yeah,
say?
I was like, oh, okay, we could watch movies or something else, and but the arcade place is, if you want to go to the arcade, we could meet up at 4 or something. And then she never responded. So
Oh.
She never responded.
GG's in the chat, my guy.
GG's. F in the chat. F in the chat. Yeah, she completely ghosted you, which is kind of rude. I don't know. She could have just probably said.
Yeah, if she said nah, I'm okay, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, right?
I feel so
don't know.
bad when I don't know, ghosting. I don't do it often, if at all. But like I don't know, I feel like
But
such
it's like-
an ass. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, I don't know. I'm horrible at texting, but like if I said yes to someone, I'm not gonna like ghost them after.
Mm-hmm.
If I gave someone set plans and then I don't know, that's just like annoying to that person because that person's planning around those plans, right?
Yeah.
And then you're just not gonna respond, so you're like, okay, well, I guess it's not happening, so I just wasted my time and effort.
And then she posted on her Snap story some like her video of her dogs. I'm like, well, fuck you. Oh, and then I was like, well, I might post something on my story. So I took a smexy photo of myself. I was like, this is what you're missing, baby girl.
Dude, she missing out so hard, dude.
I was like, I'm good, my guy.
Yeah, she missing out. She missing out on the good. She's gonna regret it one day. Just kidding. I don't know.
But I mean, low key, a little bit. She sounded a little boring, but I don't know.
She was kind of a boring texter, to be fair.
Yeah, she didn't really.
As in, she just didn't seem like she was putting much into the conversation.
Yeah.
that's one thing I can't stand. Cause like I feel like when I do text, I'm decent at like making conversation and
Yeah.
not coming off as like bored or like not into it. And then you get hit with like the 2-word responses, and I'm just like, okay, why the fuck am I even?
I usually take that as they're not interested,
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah.
gonna stop talking.
Yeah, I usually take it as like, go fuck yourself.
Pretty much. It's just like, I mean, it's totally understandable, I guess. It's like that person's just probably not interested,
yeah.
but like, it's weird though, because I've had girls message me first and seem interested, and then I'm trying to have a conversation with them, and it's just like the most like nothing
Like
conversation.
boring,
Yeah.
monotone.
Yeah, and so I'm just like, why did you message me in the first place then?
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't
Or, like,
know.
at least I'm talking about like Tinder and like those apps at least.
For
It's
me, I think a lot of the time, a lot of girls just go on there for like validation and approval,
I think people in general just on Tinder though.
Yeah,
that
just
probably.
do that. Yeah, boys and girls,
Boys
not
and
not-
girls.
But so whenever people like try to actually make plans, like I feel like it falls through a lot of times because they're like, "Nah, I just wanted to see if you like me." And then, yeah, you like me, so that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Tinder's a weird place. The whole Tinder scene is scary. I had some nightmare Tinder dates. Oh my god. Should I tell some nightmare Tinder dates?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Oh my god. Which one do I start with? Oh yeah, okay, so I've realized that Tinder is mainly now for like hooking ups, but like I met this one girl and she lived like 2 hours away or something. And I was like really bored one day and had nothing to do, and I was like, "Do you want to hang out?" And she's like, "Yeah." And like she told me she was, and I was like, "I guess I'll drive 2 hours." She's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "I honestly am so bored. I'm gonna do it." So I drove 2 hours, pick her up. I set up this huge date, right? I went to the store. I bought like like sparkling like grape juice and like fucking like fruits and shit. And then I went, picked her up, drove 2 hours, pick her up. I drive an hour back into Atlanta, right? Take her onto a rooftop and have a rooftop picnic. And then, like, first off, it was just awkward. This was right after my breakup with Cameron. So I just felt weird. I felt weird the entire time. I was like, I don't like this, like, at all. I don't like this date at all. It just feels weird, feels unnatural. So, like, at some point, she goes in to, like, kiss me, and I pull away. And I'm like freaking out in my head for some reason, and I jump on my skateboard and I start skateboarding around the rooftop, right? Because I'm just like, this is weird. I don't like this. And I went up and told her, I was like, I'll be honest with you, I just went through a breakup, and I'm not feeling it at all right now. I'm sorry. And she's like, it's fine. And then we got in my car. I put music on, and I drove her home in silence. We didn't say anything.
Oof.
It was so
I mean, at
awkward,
least she was,
and
like,
I felt
cool
really
about
bad
it.
about it. But like, also, she didn't really spend anything on the date. I kind of went all out, and then after that point, though, I realized don't go all out on Tinder dates because I don't know. You can go like on little dates. I just don't think you should go all out on a random person because you don't really know.
Like 20%.
Yeah, I went like 90% or like 80%. You gotta go like 20% maybe, at least for Tinder, because that's like the scene. I feel like people expect to just like hook up. That's what I've learned is like most people, not everyone obviously, but like I feel like a lot of people. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've had multiple though. I had another really bad date where this. I don't know if I should tell this story.
Is it the imaginary friend or?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't
forgot
know,
about that
man.
one.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I went to go hang out with this girl, and fuck, dude. It was just weird. I got to her house and she's like, "You want to get high?" And I was like, "I guess so." I don't really smoke very often, like at all. So like, we drove to her friend's house to go smoke, and there's this thing called a grav bomb, right? And I'm like, oh gosh, what is a grav bomb? I don't know what a grav bomb is. So I take a hit of this grav bomb, and it just hit me like instantly. I was just like high as fuck because I don't ever smoke. So like it hit me like hard. Like my tolerance was like nothing, and all of a sudden I was just like in my own world. I was playing with their dog, and she leans over to me and is like. She leans over to me after I'm just like high as fuck and just chilling, and she says, "Hey, my boyfriend might show up, and if he sees you, he's gonna fucking beat the shit out of you." And my face drops, and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And like in my head, I'm just like, "What do I do?" I probably couldn't defend myself if I was sober.
Why would
But I was
anybody
like, fucked.
do that?
So I definitely would not be able to defend myself in this situation if someone rolls up and just started to try to fight me.
Hey,
right?
let me whisper in your ear real quick.
Like, that's just a
And then
dick
a
move.
car pulls up outside, dude. A fucking car pulls up, and I'm freaking out. So, like, we're on the couch, and I move all the way to the end of the couch, like, farthest away from her, and I'm sitting, like trying to, like, look normal, like, as possible, but I'm so gone. And so I'm, like, freaking out in my own head, though, like, super paranoid. And these guys walk in, and I remember going to give one of them a handshake. But he was giving a handshake to someone else, so like awkwardly put my hand up while he was giving someone else a handshake. So I just put my hand down. Like it was just like this weird, awkward exchange. Luckily, it wasn't her boyfriend. It was just a bunch of other dudes. And then I was like, "Can we go?" And then we left. And then we went. Oh, and then she had to drop off drugs at like another place. And I was like, "Are you kidding me, dude? This is the worst Tinder date experience right now because I'm freaking out." And then in the car, I was freaking out. I was like, "How are you driving right now?" Because she had taken hits too, and she's like, "Oh, I've been smoking my entire life. Like, I'm not even that high." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm dying right now. How are you not high?" And so I was like freaking out. I was like, "Can we just like go back to your place? Like, I don't know." And so we went back to her place, and I'm laying on her bed, and she started like stripping and getting naked, And I was sitting there like, I don't know what to do. I was like, I am not feeling this at all right now. Dude, it was so weird. And yeah, I was freaking out. And then she like got in bed next to me, and I pull out my phone, and I'm like, "Yo, check out these cool phone games." And I started playing phone games.
You got games on your phone?
This naked girl's next to me, like wanting to do stuff, and I'm playing.
You're like,
phone
have
games.
you ever played Angry Birds? They have a new patch.
Bro, they just updated Fruit Ninja. It's like so good.
Oh my god, they have cantaloupes?
Worst experience though, because the entire time I'm just super paranoid. I'm just freaking out. And then she started talking to me about her, like, she has an imaginary kid, and like she's like telling me she doesn't want to disappoint her imaginary kid. And I was just like freaking out. And then I don't even want to get into detail. She told me some other weird stuff, and I was just like in my head like, this is. I don't think there's way too many red flags going on right now.
I don't know about this
I
one,
just
Chief.
don't want to be in this situation. So like eventually, when I was sober enough, I just like 3 a.m. or something. We didn't do anything. I just got in my car and I drove home, and then I never really talked to her again. And this is why Tinder's sketchy as fuck. Again, I put myself into these weird situations. I feel like I don't know.
But
man.
then you get all these good stories, and it's like
That
it's
is
great
true.
content.
It's kind of worth it. Kind of worth it for the stories. Like I love telling stories, so it's cool. But like, I don't know. I'm so stupid. I've also realized I never did smoke with random people or get high with random people. Not that I really smoke, but like, yeah, I realize that I get paranoid. I just don't like it. Just not something I enjoy. But I don't know. I just revealed a lot of information, I feel like, about myself. I hope my mom's not listening to this. Listen, I'm a college kid, okay? I do stupid shit.
It's part of the process.
It's part of the college experience. I just experience it just like everyone else, right? I don't know.
No, I can't
Maybe a little
relate
more stupid.
to having a bunch of scary Tinder dates, at least yet. I don't know. The one I've gone on, we just kind of went to Disney World and had a good time, so.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I've been on like 6.
Wait, you went to Disney World for a
Yup.
date? That sounds like so
Bro,
much
That
fun.
sounds so much fun.
Yep.
What the frick, dude? See, what the heck? Why can't I have a first Tinder date
Yeah,
like that?
that
Why-
sounds
know,
like
maybe
fun.
if you were
She worked at
cuter.
Disney, right? And she got you guys in for free,
Yep.
right? Or something?
What's her name?
Simultaneous sigh.
Yo, can I hit her up?
Was she cute?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just playing.
Oh.
But no, that sounds like a really fun first
Yeah,
date.
no, it was like I was just gonna offer to go out to lunch, and she's like, "Hey, you want to go to Disney?" I'm like, Bet.
Have you ever had like a really awkward date though?
Me?
Just in general,
Mm.
like, have you ever had any awkward dates? Are you, Naren?
No, the first date was nice. Second date, it was a little awkward.
Didn't you go to a sex shop once with a girl?
Oh, yeah, that was really awkward. That wasn't the date, though.
That wasn't the date. But okay, sex shop. Okay, little like what's the word?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Wait,
for
no,
you, buddy.
was that? No, I think I met.
So-
No, that wasn't the first.
Me and Aaron, we went to a sex shop once because they're kind of funny to like goof around in.
This was on Valentine's Day, too.
But yeah, I think so. They weren't going to a sex shop for a reason. The reason was to just look at shit and make fun of it.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a goofy, like, there's a lot of goofy shit in a sex shop.
Yeah. And by Aidan a dildo, but that was different.
Oh yeah, and that's part of another thing.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
I
for
didn't
a
need a
video.
dildo.
It's probably not gonna be
For
on
a
YouTube.
video.
Yeah.
It's not on YouTube.
It's on a different website.
On a different website.
I don't think y'all would know about the website.
It's like, yeah, it's some other channel on some other site.
Yeah, it was really awkward because we didn't even talk that much inside. I was just like, "Ooh, that's weird," and then she was like, just walking and doing her own thing.
She wasn't like into it.
I don't know, man. It was just weird vibes because we hadn't talked that much, and like it was something that you feel like you have to be like kind of close before you go to the sex shop.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. See, we went into one and we just goofed around. But then, I don't know. It's goofy. It's just goofy.
I don't think I've ever been into like
Yeah.
a dedicated like sex shop. I mean, I've been to like Spencer's, but that's not like, I don't know. That's just
Spencer's
that's just
pretty
the
weird
back
though
corner.
too. The back corner is still really weird. You don't even have to be 18 to go into the back, which is really weird because even when I was younger, I would go into the back of Spencer's and be like, "What is this?" Just like 18-inch dildo.
The deeper you go in the Spencer's, the worse you get, or the worse it gets.
Yeah, but like it's also weird because you could see like a Fortnite costume like in one spot, and then right next to it is like giant dildos, and it's just like Spencer's.
It's just a
Weird
Fortnite
store.
pickaxe. What do you mean?
That's the bundle.
Yeah.
Right?
The bundle
It's the Fortnite costume and the
You gotta get that
and the
victory
dildo. They go
royale.
together like peanut butter and jelly. They go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Fortnite and dildos. Hell yeah.
We didn't really talk about the spring break that much,
We
but
didn't talk about spring break.
Because that was
honestly, spring break was just a
that
great
was a
time.
It was
crazy
just a good
4
time.
days, but it was so refreshing and loved
Yeah.
it.
It was just so fun.
I don't think anything like super crazy happened, but like it was also crazy
Yeah.
in
It was-
our own way.
Yeah, it was crazy in its own way, but it was definitely like, it wasn't chaotic crazy.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
not
just,
like weird story crazy. It's just like we drove to Florida and hung out for 4 days. And
It's just
had
Like
a
it just
blast.
it happened
Yeah.
out of nowhere too. Because I remember I brought up the idea. I'm like, hey, y'all should come visit around so and so, but we never really like made concrete plans. And then like 2 weeks before my spring break, y'all were like, you want to get an Airbnb? I'm just like,
Yeah.
sure. So we were like frantically looking around for like places in Daytona and all these other places, and we settled on St. Augustine. It was just it's a good couple days.
It was a good couple days. We hung out. We went to the beach. We hung out a lot on the beach.
Yeah.
But we got into a volleyball match against a bunch of
That was
dudes.
fun. We got our asses kicked.
That
but,
was
like,
fun.
It was fun.
We got our asses kicked.
I think it was what we
But
lose
it
by
was
like
fun.
5 or 6. I don't even know.
It was probably more than that, honestly.
Yeah, no.
No, that was really fun. I don't even remember like a lot that happened. It was
Well,
just
y'all
like we went on the beach at
y'all
night.
stayed at my
like,
place the first night, and that was
Yeah, and we met Kyle.
Oh, I remember
Kyle.
my car was almost like dying the whole trip, and that was the only car we took.
Oh,
So like,
because we were trying
So
to go to
I was like-
Walmart the day you guys came.
The car was like exploding for some reason.
yeah, I have like a 1999 Camry, so it has a lot of problems, and it was having some issues when we were going to Walmart, and everybody was like, "What's that sound?" I'm like, nothing."
Well, no, it
Turns
kept,
up
like,
volume.
stalling.
that's how you do it when there's something wrong with your car. Just blast the music louder than normal.
You're like,
so you don't have to
Can
hear
you guys
it.
hear
Like, what are
anything?
you
I can't.
talking about?
Dude, there's nothing wrong at all, man. This is a great song.
It's like, why are we going 15 miles per hour? And I was like, I just love the song.
Oh man.
Yeah,
a
no,
good time.
that was a good night. We I think we played a bunch of Jackbox.
Oh yeah, Jackbox was.
That was
Meme.
there's a lot of
Jackbox,
memes
the
out of that
meme.
night. There's a
There
lot of
really
memes out of
was.
that whole
Oh yeah.
weekend.
Kyle though, Kyle was the biggest.
Kyle was the big dude. What an interesting guy.
He serenaded us.
And Mo and his big dick.
What is big dick? We gotta cut this part out.
No,
dude, we can
This
talk
is
about
good shit.
Mo.
Mo's this like small little.
It's my roommate's dog,
cute
and it's like
dog.
a little Shih Tzu mix, but like, it basically has 5 legs. Like I have never seen a bigger dick than a dog.
Yeah, he's got a really big schlong. You can't miss it. It's just like there, dude. And it's like, what the fuck?
can't
We
man?
just kept on making jokes. We're like the alpha male has walked in.
Like, I felt bad about myself when Mo walked in.
Exactly, dude. Oh man, that's talk about a dog's dick. It's okay. No one's probably made it this far in the
Yeah, no.
podcast anyways, so it's fine.
If you've gotten this far, like, just put the eggplant emoji.
Eggplant in the comment
Yeah,
section.
eggplant emoji. Oh man, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a pretty good note to end on. Just
I think that was good. I don't know. Was that a good podcast? I think we talked about some good stuff in there.
yeah, we went over.
I don't know. This is technically our first episode.
We're working out the kinks.
We're working out the kinks. What? Yeah. Yeah. Yo, you ready to wrap this outro, Brayden? Yeah, you just listened to the first podcast.
Hey.
We are rapping really good podcast. I just rhymed podcast with podcast. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Yeah.
Hey.
Brayden, hit a verse.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Yeah, I'm completely going off beat, but that's okay. I don't need no beat. Aidan, please take back over. Yeah.
Anyways, this was Aidan, Naren, and Brayden coming at you from the 603. Oh, baby. Okay, cut it. I think we're good. That was the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
So bad. Why did I let y'all rap? You ruined my beat.
Okay, that was it. We're gonna end the podcast now. Bye.
Bye.